Libra, that is the music to the background of the way that you are approaching new love in your life right now. So I need you to get the horror film that's playing in your head and lift yourself up because there's new opportunities in love everywhere. I can't have you being reflecting in the past and worrying about other kind of competitive ways, okay, in regards to love or work, but mostly with love right now. Okay, I need you to be able to lift yourself up because you've done a lot of hard work in being spiritually enlightened and even community enlightened, like being a good person overall in general, not just to yourself but to the outside world. And that's a beautiful combo for a Libra, right? That balances out the scales. But I feel like now the past stuff that was the pain and the hurt of your heart and the expectations and the disappointments and now has led to despair and kind of lay a really heavy burden on you that's not yours to bear. So I need you to embrace the new love that's coming in your life, because I don't mean to be rude, but you're kind of cock blocking it with your own attitude, and you've got yourself all tangled up about this love knot. It's in your head, it's in your spirit, it's in your heart, and I need you to kind of break it. And if there's one gal in this bonus that could really bitch slap everyone that needs their kind of universal awakening here, she's the one to do it. And I'll also say another thing. Not only does she bring the creative energy and a warm fire, she attracts that love. She attracts the smarts, the right people into your life, because I have a feeling like these kinds of cards say that past reflection, it might have been a learning point for you as part of that enlightenment, but it might not have been the right turn on the wheel, right? And also too, if you're still looking for that justice, which has been a theme, it's coming, but don't let that hinder your ability to go find love. Or if you're feeling like you got your justice, enjoy the taste, but then move on, okay? Let's not live there, because that's not the Libra way. All right, so it's a great week. So don't let the horror film run in your head, because it's all just there for you, okay? It's all about good stuff, and especially self-love gets manifested to ignite this gal, okay? So that's a general reading. Let's get into why I was saying the things I said. So the Two of Cups literally means falling in love, and that's an opportunity for you, but also too, it gives me kind of a reflection that is blocking your ability to fall in love, because of the two space is competition. All right, the Seven of Wands, next moves in creative energy. And a lot of times that could be competition in work, or putting ourselves out there in new ways for promotions, or just, being as part of the career process. But because it's sitting under the cups, I just got to wonder if there's been damage from the past. That's that God position there. Like, it gives me insight on how to help you move on. And the Six is celebratory. But in the cups, we're looking back in a past nostalgic way. And maybe it hurt our pride and our ego, and our love too. It's been a hard ride. And especially when we see this in the past reflection, the Hermit, you don't get to this guy with the easy stuff. It's the stuff that's going to really shake your world. And that's Libra as well, because you rule the heart, your Venus, so it's just going to be the way that it is. And that's part of the lesson. But this, like I said, the new turn on the wheel is here at the outcome. But the Four, in the base of the matter, like what's in your gut, the Nine of Swords. So that's a nightmare card. So I'm a nightmare because of all this kind of stuff. I'm feeling a little insecure, maybe inadequate. It's like, that's just crazy talk, okay? And that's just yourself, that one side of the scale that just wants to be negative right now. So don't let it be, because it's beating you down. Like, you're coming out of the Hermit in that great way. We've done all that work to get where you are, and now we're letting this minor card get to us. And then in the present state is why I was saying you're so beat down. And in the creative, and again, it might be work, but I think it's more creative in love, because it's been a lot of energy exhausted out with maybe very minimal return, all right? And that's the 10. And in mythology, in my deck, this guy gets crushed by that stuff. So let us not stay there, all right? And again, I go back to why maybe this, it needs to go. Like, okay, your justice is delivered. And maybe also too, if you're falling in love, I'll say this, because the King of Swords can be marriage, right? So that's the potential here. So if you're doing all the groovy stuff, I've already kind of kicked this stuff to the past. God bless you. Keep on moving forward because it's amazing. But if we need to catch up with the turn of the wheel, come on, Libra friends, all right? So the 7 gives you that, what you need, all the happy stuff. So use it for your benefit in the 2. And how other people look at you is so astonishing, how the way it's sitting right there at the Hermit, and why another reflection of how much spiritual growth that you've taken place within you. She's the High Priestess. In Tarot, they're both major arcana cards. Same with the Wheel. It's life lessons manifested in the spiritual, okay? These are really big deal cards when we're trying to just be good eggs in the eyes of God and universe and to the people that we love and our community, so on. So, and they're earned, and they're more like spiritual warfare is the Hermit to me, and the High Priestess is outside. It's almost like tarot. Like some people don't dig it or they're afraid of it. You know, they've got their own points of views and that's groovy. But that might be like the way you stand out. You have your own spiritual growth that is your experience that you would love to share with others, even just giving a vibration off. It's fab, right? And then we meet this guy in our hopes and fears, Page of Cups. Oh, I want to self-love, but I don't know how to self-love because I'm letting all of this mumbo jumbo just get in my head, okay? No. Self-love is available to you. That's the gift from God, okay? And if you need a little self-care and get anything to get your spring in your step, eating healthy, clean out, detox, chakra clean, all those kind of things. Get into that spiritual base that has helped you get to these people, right? Okay, that's the hopes and fears. It means God's delivering little stardust to your heart and spirit to move on so we can allow love, right? And when the wheel appears, especially in that outcome, it means I'm done with you. It's like the wheel is so tough. We've been on the downturn for so long that the stuff has hit the fan so much that we couldn't even believe it hit the fan as continually that it did, right? Okay, but that's okay because when she appears for me, the past is moving out, okay? And I'm going on the upturn again. And you know and you feel it. And I just think you're getting a little melancholy and a woe is me about the things that didn't work out in the heart. And that's just such as life, especially such as life for a Libra, because you're going to get touched with all the aspects of the heart. So don't let it weigh you down, okay? And because in the bonus card is the Queen of Wands. And there's our answer from God too, saying, hey, focus on me. She's a lioness, right? She's a lion. Whatever the way is, she's like a warm fire on a cold day. Everyone gravitates to the queen. She's creative energy manifested, imagination, inspiration taken off like a rocket, okay? And that's you. So don't get downbeat. Don't let insecurity or anxieties or fears from the past or even from the turn on the wheel, do not let it get to you because these guys want to help you move into the future and literally make any dream you have come true.